Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 4. Continuing where we left off is the Soviet Union. We're training up all of our frontline troops, trying to get them to the point where they are at least regular units with their 25% combat modifier. That's a big combat modifier. It really is. Oh, these guys are done. So you guys can halt your training. You all got up to regular. Oh, so did you. See, what about you? You are done as well? Done? This guy's still working, and these two are still working. But the majority of them finished, actually. That's nice. That means that we're gonna stop taking those losses, the attrition due to the training. Starting to get a nice stockpile of weapons, which is good, because when we go to war, we're just going to start burning through those stockpiles real fast. The only thing we're low on is anti-tank guns, but we're working on that. The production is starting to ramp up, and we don't have the anti-aircraft guns actually set up to be inside our divisions yet, so we're just kind of stockpiling those until we're a little bit closer. Tactile bomber, we could probably skip the tactile bombers. Oh, 50% off on air doctrine. Oh, we can do both of these, so let's do this one first. Germany's getting a little on the aggressive side. Found the PCDI. People's Commissariat of Defense Industry, which grants civilian to military factory conversion of 20%. I don't know. I never really convert civilian factories to military factories because the civilian factories are still usually extremely useful because of the way partisans are set up. They tend to do a lot of partisans tend to do a good deal of damage. So when you can sometimes you could basically skip putting MPs in an area just by having, enough military factories to keep everything set and organized. They repair them as fast as they damage them, so it's not a big deal. Excavation 2. 35% communist. Oh, let's see. Factory, well, that's factory repair speed. Nothing's damaged yet. So right now I'm thinking factory output, max factories in state 20. I'm thinking right now that is the best thing. Oh, no. Wait, what did we just do? Click on the wrong one? Yeah, I must have clicked on the wrong one. Right. Yeah, we're up to 70 military factories, which is still pretty low for the Soviet Union. Starting to produce tanks at a decent clip. Or at least we're producing them on a daily basis instead of a weekly basis. Let's see. 10 per day for anti-tank guns. 5 per day on towed anti-aircraft guns. Let's increase production of fighters and bombers. Get those guys going. Half a year ahead. That's 41 tech, so I don't necessarily know if I want to go that far ahead. Yeah, let's get the maintenance company set up. Those will go with my tank divisions, which I could start recruiting more of those. Or maybe edit. Well, actually, I already made them pretty huge. Engineer company, reconnaissance company. Yeah, that's good. 9 kilometers on armored battalions. Mobile, we can put motorized on there. Is that worth it? Soft attack, hard attack. No, I don't think so. Let's remove that. Let's just leave it like this. And start recruiting some. Train. Let's do 3 at a time. So that we have enough to actually, keep going. At the right clip. right pace. People's Army. Nice. Infantry battalion recovery rate. Do it. I mean, I'm not terribly concerned with... I don't know. I feel pretty confident. I don't know why, but I do. I feel confident. I don't know if I should or not. I mean, our lines are not super thick. We don't have massive, massive quantities here. That's 14. So let's take 2 off. Take these 12, create another army. And I guess we'll use them as reserve armies for now. Use them as... Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You leave them behind, use them as reserve armies. Or we can move them out this way. Help with Japan if it really comes down to that. Although Japan seems to be making... Did they come to peaceful terms with China? No, they're still at war. They're still at war. Alright, how's things going down here? 36%. So I think we're just waiting on an event to crop up over here in Iran before they turn communist. I think it's above 30% that you can do it. Poland refuses Germany's ultimatum. Germany has ignored every warning. Refused to cede Danzig. So let's see what happens. Alright, so... I'll say we can go... This is not mutually exclusive. We could do both. Reconcile with Japan. Let's go anti-fascist first. Just because, you know, Germany declared war on Poland. Just because that's pretty historical. Alright, now what I'm going to start doing is, because this actually does worry me a little bit. And we do have more armies to work with. See, what I need to do is grab this one. We're going to drag it down. Be like that. And then we're going to take this army over here. We're going to give them this section of the front line. Basically condensing our troops down into a smaller front. There we go. Poland is not having a good time of it. Alrighty. Home defense. Done. Naval's mission efficiency, ground support, dogfighting, fighter sweeps. Let's start working on the lag 3s. Get those up and going. And what we're going to do is... Ooh, maintenance company. Pause that. Engineer company first. Purple line's going to get descended. Oop. Come on. Do it more like that. And then... Ooh. Thought we had... Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, there it is right there. Let's do that. And defensive line like here. There we go. Really trying to make this line a little stronger by dumping those infantry regiments in there. So we should probably halt training now. Well, you're actually done. And you're done too. Because things are getting a little dicey. Little on the dicey side, but I think that's okay. I don't know, like Germany made some good inroads against Poland, and then Poland seems to have halted the advance. Well, slowed it. I wouldn't say halted it. They've slowed it. Alright, so light tanks, we still need thousands of them to upgrade. Let's start getting a surplus of these guys and these guys going. What are we up to on factories? Military factories, 82. So we built 12 since we looked last. That's pretty awesome. We do have cavalry over here we could do something with if we really need to. We could maybe we could edit them to make them a little bit more useful. A recon company. I don't know. How fast are they? 6. What if we just added a little bit of tank in there to make them just slightly more useful? And let's fill up here. Yeah. Let's fill all this up. To make them more useful. Oh, you know what? We can't. So let's remove. There we go. Why don't we take the engineer out, too? Save that. For location right here. There we go. And unpause. I definitely have a few armies. There's a few. %39% and still no swap. A little surprised on that. So what do we do after this? We can... I would say go down here. Claims on the Baltic. Baltic security. Claims on Poland. Demand Eastern Poland. Yeah, probably do the Poland thing. Go down that way. Oh, maybe Poland was able to halt them because they had units come down from Estonia and Latvia to help. Because, I mean, you know, Germany made that initial push, and they're still making progress, but, I mean, it's definitely slower. Why don't we take a look at casualties? Well, let's look at this one. Japan's lost, wow, 56,000 men to 1.84 million for nationalist China and about 500,000 for communist China. Wow. Well, 3-1 losses for Poland, basically. Oh, there's an assault there. Yeah, that fell apart pretty quickly once the offensive started. What do we just get? Gain national German air innovations, which grants battlefield support doctrine 10%, jet technology research 10%, 50% for radar technology. Okay. Well, yeah, I was hoping Poland would hold out longer than that, but... Fall of Warsaw. Kingdom of Jordan join the Allies. Poland capitulates. Wait. Wait, what just happened? Germany breaks the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. They're to declare war on us. So Germany declared war on us. Wow, they didn't pause for an instant, did they? Okay. Well, the option we have, and I love how my defensive line and my tanks are right in the middle of the Pripyat marshlands. Didn't even notice that. We have the option to seize some territory right off the bat. Or, well, why don't we, let's do it. And who, that's this guy. And that guy. Let's move him up here so that we have access to him. These guys are going to go like this. No, they can't do that. Alright. Well. Japan joined the Axis. So Japan declared... So, we at war with Japan? Or they're not called in yet, I don't think. I didn't see that coming. You can invite to faction. Oh! Well, that's interesting. France is going to join the Comintern. France joined the Comintern. Call to arms. German-Soviet war. And I accidentally clicked off that message. What the hell? France is communist. Are they not going? No, they're moving. They're just moving slow-like. Italy joined the Axis. So there was a panzer, two panzer divisions here that we immediately ran into. Oh boy. Okay, so the Germans got there real fast. Didn't expect that. So you guys all stop what you're doing. Stop your attacks and focus on defense. Alrighty, so let's see here. We've got fighters. What size airbase do we got here? Big one. So we can crank this up real high, set limit. We have some tactical bombers. Alright, so that's a little disturbing. Alright, cancel that, cancel that. Let's see, where's this army? Here they are. Oh, whoa, what you guys... 5 of them? Wait, no, this army. That's this one right here. Okay, that's this one. Let's give them a fallback line. Like here. Kind of a defensive situation. And... what else what do we need to do? What do we need to do here? What do we have for stockpiles of anti-aircraft guns? 1,000. That's not enough. Is a little bit better than nothing, though, is the question. Alright, so I took a second to set up some, pull some troops in and set up some defensive lines here. Set up my Air Force so they're out and about, canceled those attacks. And what I kind of feel like is going to happen is that France is going to steamroll past Germany here. And then, is Italy involved? No, Italy's not involved. So, they've got free reign here. Although they're attacking across a river against a panzer division, which doesn't seem like the best idea in the world. I'm more interested in what happened, and that's Guderian. Oh, well, Italy's involved now. So France is going to storm into Germany. Italy's going to storm into France. I'm going to sit over here and basically... No, I don't want you attacking. Why are you attacking? Oh, I also told everybody to use those anti-tank guns. Needed about 1,200 and 2,500. Had about 1,000, so we're still running a deficit on those. But at least the 1,000 of those guns are out and about now. Those are PE2s, I think. PE3s, maybe. Japan... Okay, so Japan's involved in this now. Can we push this salient out of the line? Well, everybody stopped. Well, as long... I don't want the line moving, is the thing. I want everybody to stay where they are, basically. And that's this guy, I think. His defensive line broke. So we have to redraw it. Like that. Oh, shit. What's happening here? Well, let's do this. Delete your orders. Oh, everybody disappeared. Now I'm worried. These are the NKVD units I had. We need to contain these panzers, which we can't, which we're having trouble doing. This blue army right here. Let's delete their orders and move them down. Just get them in here, because they've got a salient. Oh, that's a thin section of front right there. We got more units coming in though. Why? Well, why are you guys launching attacks? That's what I'm curious about. Why are you doing that? Okay, let's start moving. I mean, the front's pretty stable except for this salient that formed right here. I'm not really sure why what's going on here. Like, why do we have 8 units stacked up here? Why are you attacking? Oh, you know what? It's because you accidentally got told to... Or they must have taken that province there. Minsk. Go to Minsk. I mean, it's awkward trying to seal gaps when you don't actually control the units individually. So we just got to worry about this mostly. France is making good strides. Oh, and they moved in enough troops to stop Italy. So what I really have to just hope is that France is going to make a big move here. Oh, shit. We got a surprise attack D modifier. Oh, it looks like... Okay, no. Stop launching attacks. You're just suiciding at this point. It's pretty much stabilized. We don't have anybody right there, though. Let's just do this. I think we got enough troops stationed there to plug the gap through in the NKVD units. Who can I join? Who can join in this now? Republican Spain. Nothing? Nothing here? Wow. 40% communist, still nothing. Mongolia's on our side. Yeah, accept that. People's Republic of China, yeah. Oh! Both them and us are losing wars. That's an interesting modifier. So Spain should send their forces up with France to fight Germany. I would imagine. How's the air war look? Looks fine. We are actually bombing a little bit. Strategic bombers. I don't think I have any of those deployed. Merge those guys together. Is it this one? Merge. Well, let's set that to like 500. Let's set it to 400. Set limit. Let's bring in some... Let's create a new wing. We only have 17. Never mind. We have 17... strategic bombers. That's not going to get us anywhere. So we got the front stabilized. I kind of want to wait out until those modifiers fall off. Surprised, are we no longer... Okay, so that ended. We got the cavalry coming up. Let's see, delete your orders. This is the NKVD. Oh, is this? No, these are just... This is just a division. Or just an army. We're gonna put them right here. Alright, anybody who doesn't have an order is gonna need to get one. Just to make sure everyone's got that planning bonus when they need it. I mean, that attack worried me for a moment. And then it ended. Now you guys keep those, do your thing. French Navy is going to be able to do a good job for us. A little surprised France joined us. How communist are they? They're not communist at all. Interesting. I think maybe they just wanted help fighting Germany. I mean, they definitely pulled a lot of troops off the line for me. Which is good. Means that Germany's going to have a hell of a time making any progress. The surprised army thing's gone and over. Anti-fascist diplomacy, I think, was the right way to go, because right after I started working on that, they were like, screw you, men. Alright, so national focus. Prove the Stalin line. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to end this episode right here with German aggression halted. And the French have moved just past the Maginot line, and then was stalled by the Germans. They didn't make a lot of progress, but they did pull 153 German divisions off of the front. That's what's most interesting about that, is they pulled most of the German army away from us towards France. Good. If you have enjoyed this episode, please just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you are interested in more Benjamin Magnus plays Hearts of Iron 4, just subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time.